just to make it. Alright, hi guys. Yeah, it's Dex. I just want to show you, got my little sorry, I'm wearing a sweatshirt. A trans necklace! I saw one on the internet for the giveaway, but I was like, my coming out story is still a really severe work in progress, and there's probably a guy out there who really definitely could, use it better than me, and I just bought it off of Amazon with a gift card, so I was like, cool. But, what I wanted to do was create pretty much a short series on what I call the queer and trans man's burdens. And this is really this is going to be the chapter 0. And this is going to let you I'm going to give you an idea of why I'm doing this. I've had recent encounters with cisgendered males sexually. I am honestly, for some reason, I am just not emotionally connected at all with cisgendered males. I don't know what it is, and I've tried to explain it to people in the past, and they think it's like something all in my head, but I'm like, I don't know what it is. I think part of it is just like, when I get into a relationship with a cisgendered male, it's either like all I want to do is just like watch video games, talk about how hot women are, like drive, or have sex. Like that's it. Like it's like there's not really an emotional connection that I would consider like an emotional, loving, romantic connection. But they're just bros or people you screw with. Like I'm just not. I don't know. We just don't click. So just needless to say, when people ask me what my orientation is, I just say evolving and in flux because romantically, I'm romantically attracted to cisgendered women, trans women. I'm I'm just infatuated by drag queens. I just think they're the most gorgeous women. Oh my goodness, just Sunny Delight and RuPaul. The first two, I just die. But Sunny is a trans woman and a drag queen. Okay, that's sidetrack. But I like the way my voice sounds right now. I'm sorry. It's been cracking. It's like awesome. But no, I romantically I get into relationships with women. But I just am only interested in sexual relationships or platonic relationships with men. It's just I don't know. So it confuses a lot of people. But it confuses others, but it really confuses me. And I've been I always go through this sense of shame, guilt, doubt, anger, self-hatred, and I started to realize that it wasn't just like I had this random like, 'cause some people would automatically get into the assumption that you want to be a woman, and I'm like, no, because, and I'll explain this in one of the other videos as to why that seems to be an assumption. I'm like, or B, you're gay, which again is, and that's a rant from their day, is the whole men can't be bisexual, they can only be gay. Like, if you ask a straight cisgender male, or you tell, like, I've noticed one of my friends will tell a straight cisgendered male that my friend has a boyfriend, and they're like, oh, he's gay, and I'm like, no, he's bisexual, and they're like, no, he's gay. Then they seem to think the same thing applies to trans men. I don't know. It's like that bittersweetness about transitioning. I don't know. But, um, it's like, it's confusing because you run into this whole series of things that really upset you, and I realize that I'm not a gay male, and I don't want to be a woman because I'm not a woman. So I'm like, that's not what it is. And it's not just me. I'm like, because I'm thinking about it, and I personally, like, I have no reason to have a problem with it. And it really, to me, is just everything else societally that's just building on it. So I decided that I wanted to create like a small series called The Queer and Trans Man's Burdens that I've noticed from, my friends who are female body identified, but they identify as men. They're masculine center, like my friend AJ. Studs, or they're stud lesbians, and I have to tweak that one a little bit when I explain that one. Studs, butches, people are like stud for stud, butch for butch, or even just a really masculine cisgendered male. But specifically for queer men and trans men, that entering the burden of, I guess, the male world and of male privilege, but also male denial. So this is just to give you a bit of an introduction. So stay tuned, and I will talk to you guys later.